Voice and sound have always been part of wisdom tradition, of spiritual traditions, as catalysts for deep transformation, for alchemical processes, and as catalysts to bring together back into coherency and unity body, speech, and mind. So when you start to use your voice and use sound, you shift from a scattered mood, from a scattered way of being, from so much distraction actually, into more concentration, into more awareness of the present moment, because sound has a very grounding quality. Also, when you start to work with vibration and with more subtle realms of experience, because of course when you work with your voice, it's breath, it's more subtle realms, you start to shift from a more contracted, fixated view of things into a more open, wider, broad perspective of things. So we are so attached to what we can see, to material things, to what we can really kind of measure. And when you start to enter the realm of voice and the realm of sound, you start to really see that the rules change, and that you start to enter experiences and realms of perception that are kind of much more fluid and more and less fixated than the normal way that we are operating in the world. So this has an enormously freeing effect, because we learn how to become flexible into this movement of pulsation from contraction, condension, into more flow and spaciousness. So here I want to introduce the importance of pulsation. So all living beings, all cells, the cosmos is pulsating all the time. So this rhythmicity of condensing and then expanding, condensing and expanding. You can see it even in the tides of the seas, in the rhythms of the seasons, in our whole body, in the cells. So this is at the level of the nervous system. Of course, there is also a constant contraction and then release. And so the pulsation is such an important movement that really is completely part of our living experience. And unfortunately, seldomly people feel this pulsation in their body in a conscious way. And sometimes, also I would say more and more often, when we kind of speed up, we have pressure in everyday lives, the capacity of free flow of pulsation of the tissues gets reduced due to constant tension at the muscle level. So the fluids in the body can have more a hard time to really go into this fluidity and exchange, because we hold so much. And so pulsation is a very important part of well-being. So inviting your system to pulsate is something very, very healthy, and something that will help you to increase also your overall capacity of movement and flexibility in body, speech, and mind. So when you use your voice, you can start to invite the pulsation. And of course, the heart is beating all the time, and so in the heart there is a pulsation also as well. So I would like to invite you in a little experiential exercise where we will connect the sound of the voice with the pulsation of the heart. But before starting even with the voice, I invite you to get a moment to arrive, and really arriving on your seat, feeling your body touching the surface where you're sitting on. You can close your eyes or you can let them open as you wish. And just tune into the contact with the sitting surface that you're on. And you don't need to do anything specific with the breath. Just let it flow how it is. Sometimes you will see that there are tensions, it's fine. And sometimes it's quite okay, everything is flowing well. And both experiences are fine. The importance is just to notice what is going on. So allow yourself to arrive. And you might start a little bit to rock a little bit in the front, in the back. I'm doing it a little bit bigger so you can see. But the rocking can also be on the sides. And just see for yourself what you want to explore right now. Maybe the rocking wants to be bigger, or it wants to be very, very small, micro, nearly invisible from the outside, but you feel and sense that there is a rocking inside. So now you can bring your hand at the heart area and connect the rocking with the sensing and feeling and perceiving of your heart. I'm really speaking now about the physical heart. You will feel the movement, you will feel the beat. And you keep on kind of synchronizing the rocking with the heartbeat. Whatever this means to you right now. You find your own rhythm, your own speed. And let your mind drop more into your heart. It's like really dropping your attention into the soft, kind tissue of the heart that is beating relentlessly, sharing with the whole body fluids, the blood that is needed for surviving, providing all the support for the body to function. And you can even enter a moment of little gratitude for this amazing, amazing miracle that is the human body. And the fact that the heart is beating without you needing to do anything. It's completely selfless, constantly doing its job. And being quite generous actually all the time in the exchange of fluids. And maybe it can be difficult for you to connect with the heart. For some people it's very easy, but if you feel that it's not so easy, really have the patience to kind of keep a little bit company with the heart. It's just as if you are going there with a kind, warm gaze, presencing the pulsation of the heart. And now you can start with some ah sounds. Allowing a connection to happen between the voice and the heartbeat. Whatever this might mean for you, let yourself explore and go. The voice doesn't need to sound nice, it doesn't need to be beautiful, it's just the connection of the sound and the pulsation that you're exploring with. So really, if the voice is shaky, if the voice is not clean and has many kind of sounds in it, if it's breaking at some point, doesn't matter. Let this very kind of honest voicing come out and connect with the heart. That's the most important. It's really on the ah. And then after having given these 4 or 5 impulses, then sense a little bit what wants to happen in your body. For example, I feel that now something is a little bit loosening up and I have the impulse to start to move and to kind of go a little bit into space, also kind of adding my arms, the connection of the heart and the arms. And then I can go there again and sense how it is now. How is the pulsation now? How is the heart now? Maybe something has shifted. Maybe you feel that something is also shifting in your mood, in your openness, in your in your state. Maybe you can even sense the vibration under your hand and the pulsation as well. And maybe also the body and the pulsation of the heart start to synchronize, so there is a rocking and the pulsation go together. So after having done that, really keep on seeing how is your mind now, how is your state, how are you feeling, did something change? Give yourself time also to integrate that and follow again the impulses that come. I have, for example, now the wish to stretch and to move and to open. And yes, so I'm very curious how this is landing on you. If you like this video, you can subscribe to my channel, or you can drop a comment, and I'm looking forward to hear from you. Thank you so much, and thank you to the hearts out there and the heart here.